Hi class. Happy Tuesday. Today, before we start our reading of our bridge text, I'm going to show you guys a quick video of the rainforest to get us ready to start learning about the rainforest, okay guys? All right, here you go. Pay attention to all the animals that you guys see, okay?
Shrouded in a blanket of clouds, they awaken. Their canopies of green glitter in the sun. Their wildlife start to slither, chirp, and growl. And one of the planet's richest ecosystems comes to life. Rainforests are the oldest living ecosystems on the planet. Some can trace their origins to over 70 million years ago, back to a time when dinosaurs still roamed the Earth. While the giant reptiles have disappeared, rainforests continue to thrive, growing on every continent except Antarctica. Two types of rainforests are scattered across the globe: temperate and tropical. Temperate rainforests are mainly found in the mid-latitudes, often near cooler, coastal, mountainous regions. Tropical rainforests are primarily located in warmer climates, between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. As their names imply, temperate and tropical rainforests are the wettest forests on Earth, receiving up to about 33 feet of rain per year. This precipitation plays a critical role in creating an exceptionally lush and biologically diverse habitat. While rainforests only make up about 6% of the Earth's surface area, they are home to over half of the world's plant and animal species. This biodiversity creates benefits that extend far beyond the rainforest boundaries. Rainforest plants produce an assortment of food items, in addition to ingredients useful in everyday products and medicines. In fact, an estimated 70% of the plants used in cancer treatments are only found in rainforests. On an even larger scale, rainforests help to stabilize the planet's climate. Its lush green vegetation regulate global temperatures by absorbing massive amounts of radiation from the sun. They also absorb vast amounts of carbon dioxide and convert them into oxygen, about 40% of the planet's breathable air. Over the past few centuries, rainforests have disappeared at an alarming rate. Factors such as economic inequalities, human development, and demand for natural resources have fueled the deforestation of these rich ecosystems. At the current rate, rainforests, which have survived for over 70 million years, may completely disappear within the next century. But through educational campaigns, sustainable logging practices, and cooperation with local communities, deforestation may begin to slow down, helping preserve rainforests for many generations to come.
All right guys, now go ahead and open your readers and we're going to start reading about the rainforest, okay? All right, guys, let's look at our first vocab word. Look at the picture. So there's lots of rain, there's lots of snow. The word is abundant. Remember, abundant means in large amounts. So lots of rainfall, lots of snow. Our second vocab word is converge. So it's when two things come together. Remember, so the wind from the north and south come together at the equator and they converge. Our third vocab word is humid. So humid means wet or moist. So the rainforest is very humid because it's very hot, but there's lots of rainfall, so it's very moist outside. Our fourth vocab word is rainfall. So rainfall is just the amount of rain that comes from the sky in a certain area. Based on that video, the rainforest gets lots of rainfall, right? 33 feet. That is really tall. That is much taller than our house, and it's very, very tall. So that's a lot of rain that the rainforest gets. And the last one is tropics. So tropics is just an area along the equator where it's very hot and sunny and wet. So the rainforest and different places around the world that are the tropics, the Caribbeans, when they're close to the equator, okay? So go ahead and turn to the next page. Okay, so the Sorry, Miss Harmon's having. Whew, okay. The topic of our passage today is the tropical rain belt. Okay, so we're talking about the tropical rain belt. So think about the equator around the Earth and where those tropical rainforests are found. Okay, like similar to the video that we just watched. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our pictures, and then we will read. So our first picture. What is that picture of, everyone? That's right, that's Earth. And look, there's the North Pole, the South Pole, and the equator, which is that invisible line that cuts the Earth in half, okay? The second picture, what do you guys think it's a picture of? That's right, a rainforest, right? We see lots of trees and we see an abundant amount of rain, lots and lots and lots of rain, okay? Do you guys recognize this chart? There was one very similar last week when we learned about Earth and climate, and this is showing rainfall in different areas. So we know that rainforests receive more rainfall than other areas of Earth, and different times of different times of the year, there is more rainfall. Okay, let's look at this picture right here. What do we see, right? We see a sand, we see the beach, we see some palm trees. It's probably the tropics, right? Where it's close to the equator, very hot, very wet, lots of rainfall. Okay, let's look at this picture right here. So what do you guys think this might be a picture of? Okay, so if we see the green, which represents land, and blue represents water, it's a picture of Earth. And look at these white, this white fog that's kind of over it. Those are actually clouds. So when you look at Earth from space, this is what it looks like. The next picture is right here. So we see here, this is a picture. This is a full year, okay? So every calendar year, the Earth goes around the sun one time, okay? And so this is what this picture is showing. It's showing the Earth going around the sun, okay? So this is the late December. This is the northern winter. This is spring, summer, and autumn. So as we go around the sun, right, we experience different seasons, and it impacts different parts of the world in different ways. And the last picture here is another picture of Earth. And look, it's those winds converging, right? So they go and they converge on the equator. Okay, so let's go ahead and read. Make sure you are highlighting or circling your vocab words as we're reading. After we're done reading, we're going to answer the question. Explain one difference between the tropics and the other regions of Earth. Okay, so picture one. The tropics is the area along Earth's equator. The weather in the tropics is hot and humid. So remember, really humid means it's hot and really wet. Picture two. The tropics get abundant sunshine. They also get abundant rainfall. So they get a lot of sun and a lot of rainfall. That's why they're so beautiful. Picture three. The temperatures in the tropics do not change much. Picture four. So, the seasons are defined by rainfall. What causes the wet and dry seasons? Picture 5. A line of clouds forms near the equator. This rain belt follows the sun. It is called the ITCZ, Intertropical Convergence Zone. Okay, so this means that along the equator, right, it's kind of that's why it's called the tropical rain belt, because there's these clouds that converge, right, along the equator that make it so it rains in the tropical areas of our world. Picture 6. It moves north in the northern summer. It moves south in the northern winter. The ITCZ is formed by the trade winds. The trade winds meet or converge, right, come together at the equator. The ITCZ causes the wet and dry seasons in the tropics, okay? So that means the trade winds that come from the north and the south cause the wet and dry climates in the tropics and the dry seasons in the tropics. So the temperature stays the same all year, but there are some parts of the year that there's more rain, and then there's some parts of the year that's more sunshine. It just depends where the Earth is around the sun, okay? All right, guys, so what is one difference between the tropics and other regions of the Earth? Okay, so let's think about it. All right, in other regions of the in other regions of the earth. So here in Marietta, I know we don't experience all of the seasons. However, in the winter, it does tend to rain. In the spring, it tends to rain and be warm. And then the summer, it's really warm. And then our fall is actually pretty warm too. It starts to get a little cold and windy. But we experience some seasons throughout the whole year. And the temperatures are always changing, right? In the winter, it gets really cold here because we're a desert and it gets really cold. And in the summer, it gets really hot. So that is one difference. In other parts of the world, the temperature is changing in the seasons, right? In the winter, it's cold. In the summer, it's hot. Where in the rainforest, the temperature remains typically the same. Okay, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning about the tropical rain belt today. I can't wait to read to you guys tomorrow. All right, guys. Have a great day. Bye.